We need to talk to a guy, and a guy who can help us out right now, figure out what to do, what is crazy and what is not, with Ronald Acuna Jr.'s injury, our Truist Braves reporter, Chris Dimino.
Now for the latest on the Braves, we turn to the fans team of Truist reporters.
I mean, the season of can't get right now takes another shot to the chin, Chris Dimino asks. Now Ronald Acuna Jr. on the 10-day IL with Achilles tightness. What needs to happen, in your opinion?
Going forward with him?
Yes.
Yeah. He doesn't need to play. I mean, at a certain point, if he goes, I'm good, and he proves it.
Right.
The problem with an injury like that is, how do you go prove that you're healthy? Because what do you have to do? Run, cut, do everything you're supposed to do to be in the field. The problem is, do you trust the guy to give you, I'm good, as opposed to I'm healthy? And there's a fine line with some guys.
Right.
That idea of, I feel something, but it doesn't feel that bad. Mm-hmm. It's felt worse before, therefore I'm good to go. Probably like he said he was available to play last night.
Right. I think it's different last night. Now you know there's a real problem, and now you talk to him and let him know you are not touching the baseball field again until you feel 100% good.
But what does that mean for some guys?
That means you watch him sprint.
Do you know that most of these guys don't know what 100% is anymore?
Yes, but you pretty much know your body. And
nobody knew his body, and he played last night.
I know, but you think you can get through it. Now you know there's an issue. You don't try to fight through it.
Is that an issue, Chris, though, if the team knew it was a tweak? And I know Ronald wants to play. Do you have to tell him no?
In my mind, yes.
This is the conversation in every sport of all time. We've seen it a million. Kirk Cousins is the perfect example.
Pain versus injury.
Yeah.
Pain versus injury. What's the difference?
Oh, goodness.
Uncomfortable versus injury. You can be uncomfortable and not be injured. You could actually just be uncomfortable. Something's bothering you because it's August. Look, at the end of the day, here's the real deal. The next big conversation is going to be, and this is going to be a conversation, is that guy my DH next year? Mm-hmm. Am I really going to? And again, the problem is he did it on the base pass. He did it. He tweaked it.
Right.
Monday night running on the base pass. So it's not necessarily being in the field, but we've seen him tear an ACL in the field. Now we've heard him say that, it was running, trying to get to score. So where is he safe? There's like no place safe. And Chipper Jones is a guy, $10 million eyes, 10-cent feet. And that included his knees. I just used to joke feet, but it was his knees because his knees have been operated on. Right. Everybody has something. Like, nobody's perfect. This guy's legs are problematic.
Does that impact you if you do say, well, all right, that's it, you're the DH now you need a right fielder? You already
of course it impacts you. Look, Mike Trout I don't know if Mike Trout's ever going to play the outfield again. Why? Because he's got crap legs. He runs into things, and he's also got crap legs. And, they're going to pay him $37 million. They can't even afford to put him in the outfield. He's 33 years old. His knees are gone. Ronald Acuna is a lot younger than that, but if Ronald Acuna wants the next payday, the next big payday, right, you can't be blowing this out and blowing that out. It's just tougher to get the money. If you have a third thing with your legs, it's just harder for everybody to justify, even at a fairly young age, that the next big contract, of course I'm supposed to give it to you.
Did he earn the right to go out there because of how he responded to his second injury?
He's a player. I can go, and if I can go, you go. I get all that stuff. The problem with the season is, what was I really playing him for? Mm-hmm. Is it his numbers? Is it because he felt bad that I've missed enough games already? I want to be a better teammate. It's a fine line, man. And God, listen, I just hope it's a stretch, and I just hope it's, Finn, to your point, I hope he's feeling better in a couple of weeks.
Right.
The problem is with those, from what I understand, if you're prone, whether it's your calf is a little bit tight, whether you're prone, you're prone.
I don't know that he's prone. I think.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? I mean, he's not prone to what?
You never heard this injury before.
Right.
So this is the first time he's had
this body
this
part has not been hurt for him.
Yeah, but he's also had surgery on the knee.
Right, and then you worry about rehab, and is your thigh stronger than your hamstrings, or your calf's not strong enough because of the leg? All of that stuff is connected to some degree, and you don't know that. What's the test? How do I test whether this guy's calves are equally strong? Maybe you can get on some fancy machine, but at the end of the day, when the guy says, it doesn't feel very good. And when I say prone, by the way, if you stretch out an Achilles once, from what I understand is you're prone.
What are the dynamics with this?
Do you think that's a one-off? If you stretch it out, You do? I don't.
Yeah, I don't. I
No,
mean,
because I'm looking at my shoes, I'm looking at my cleats, I'm looking at everything possible.
But you understand where the problem is, and you rehab it to the point where it doesn't bother you anymore.
It's not a muscle.
Do we even know
It's
that
not
it's
a bone.
officially the Achilles? He's got to get an MRI and see it. It could be
I saw
around
him
the
pull up-
Achilles.
I saw him pull up last night. I immediately went. I said, "Is anybody else seeing this?"
I tweeted
on that
it out.
foul ball. I
Something's
said,
wrong
is,
with
is anybody seeing this? That is not normal. And then it was one more play after that. You
Yeah.
go, well, now I know for sure it's not normal.
No bueno.
What are the dynamics if he rehabs, he sits out more than the 10 days or the 10 games, he's ready to go, and Snit says you're not going out there, son,
That's
and
what
this
the team.
is Snit's
fine.
last
The
season.
team the team is entitled to do that.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, look, the guy can bitch and moan, and everybody always says, here's the thing in sports. That would mean if this sport had a transfer portal,
Right.
I'm gone. What do you mean telling me what to do? It doesn't really work that way in this sport, but you are trying to protect the investment. I'm telling you, the next conversation is going to be, oh, okay, does it need to be a DH? My response to that would be great, but this one was done on the base pass. And if you're a DH, guess what you're going to be? You're going to be on the base pass.
So he's got
it stinks.
this year and next year, he's making $17 million. Then there's 2 club option
Right.
years.
Which they're going to pick up.
Can he get out by paying something, or
No,
he just has to
It's
lock
their
in.
option. It's not a mutual. Like if you see team option, it's the team that
The
says
greatest
yes or no.
deal in the history
well, you can't
of
be? You got to
sports.
be careful. Just because it was the greatest deal for the person with the
so was
least
Ozzy.
amount of time,
Right.
And so was
ever
Ozzy.
for Ronald.
But to the
So
to
both
the
sides
team's
win.
point, yeah, he's injured again.
Right.
Yeah.
A leg injury again. He's going to miss time again.
And that's the point. You want your numbers as a player. You want to be out there. You don't want to be selfish, but you do want your numbers because
Yeah.
you're looking at your next contract.
But he's done enough. We know he can still play.
He's not a problem.
No,
If he's available. And that becomes the issue.
you guys got
when
him with a torn Achilles already. Just let him get better.
What I'm doing is you've had 2 knee injuries where you've missed a year.
I don't care what it is.
And now all of a sudden you got an Achilles. It's not going to be 10 days. We're not coming back on August
no.
the 10th.
Oh, no.
And he's coming back.
Torn, tender, strained,
Inflamed.
I don't care. He's done. Thank you.
Okay.
You go support your
We
teammates.
don't even know
PD.
exactly what it is yet. MRI, that sucker.
I told you with my eyes and my doctor TV eyes what it is. It's a bum something, and he's done for the season.
Wow.
That is my diagnosis.
If you can't run after a foul ball, you're not healthy. And now it's a question of, I get it, how unhealthy might it be? But I just think, I don't know how those things heal.
Yeah.
There is no blood flow. It's not a muscle. It's not a broken bone. It's not a ligament that you repair until it's actually gone.
Trust me,
it
they
stinks.
don't reheal.
Yeah, it
Trust
stinks.
me.
You're a little different.
yeah, he wasn't
Yeah.
playing flag football
Yeah, you got small feet. I think it affected your rehab.
at 45.
Wow. So my
Why did you bring that up?
my feet have to do with my Achilles.
Well, CD player, we thank
this
you
is
for,
who I work with every day.
for the insight. We'll see how it goes and see when or if he comes
There
back
might
soon.
be an open tryout pretty much next week at Truist
Yeah.
Park.
I'm telling you, dude.
Who wants to play?
Play right
can run
field for
around
the
a little bit.
Braves.
2 months left.